hello there, people in the internet, and hello again. I'm TheMBmulti. Welcome back to CivCity Rome. We are back on the APC missions today, and we are on the third one, called Rome. Rome has saved you his map to save the world. You must need You must need your help to complete this level. Okay, I need to build a great lighthouse, and I need 10 arena fights. Okay.
Hail, Governor. Where shall we site our new town centre?
Marble, lots of trees. There we go. Where are we? Oh, we are in TheMBmulti. Yeah, it's a bit weird that Rome is considered there. That's way too low. Rome is more like up there. They buy stone from us. Once again, I'm only starting with 2,000 denarii. I think that was just an oversight and not necessarily a fun trick or something difficult to make the mission difficult or whatever. Where do I have an ocean somewhere? No. Where the hell do I have to send? Well, I don't have to. Why the hell do I have to build a lighthouse then? That's a bit odd. I need to build a lighthouse for some reason. Alright, well, this is a nice spot as any to build the town center.
Governor, immigrants are arriving in the city.
And instead of starting with woodwork, or lumber camps, this time I think I'm going to start with the stone camps over there. Should have technically done that last episode, although in reality it wasn't necessary since, you know, the thing was a bit bugged. Well, it wasn't bugged, it was just not set up properly, where Rome was constantly requesting me 0 stone. Oh, hang on a minute, this is interesting. We have no goat farms. What does Rome sell? Rome sells wheat. We also don't have any wheat. I don't even need. Technically, I don't even need this. I just need a lighthouse and the arena fights, and that's it. So I don't necessarily have to do that. I do have the fishmonger, so we have to. That's a bit tricky, though. Honestly, there's only one spot of fish in this entire area. That's pretty difficult. There's only one spot of fish for the entire city, and there's no other way for me to get any meat anywhere else, because Rome doesn't sell it. So that's pretty difficult. Like, so if I put you there... Yeah, so they can reach it. It's pretty far out, but they can reach it.
City happiness is falling.
I literally just started. How on earth is that even possible? Oh, because the house, yeah, the unhousing thing. Okay.
City happiness is rising.
That's better. So yeah, the stones. Yeah, we need the anchor researched.
Governor, what would you like to research next?
Oh.
Governor, there are fires starting in the city.
Oh my god! What the fuck? That is the worst! That is by far the worst spot to fucking start that fire. Holy fucking shit. My god. Where is it going? That is by far the worst bit of luck ever. Okay, well, it's going away from the warehouses. I'm happy with that. Also, I get a firefighter first before I get the well worker, so... Oh my god. It's a good thing that the town center appears to be resistant to fire. Fuck off, I get both of them first and then the well worker, really? Oh, another one? Yeah, another one in the same spot.
There are fires starting in the city.
Another one in the exact same spot. It's also good that my citizens are fire resistant, because that guy just ran straight through the fire and he didn't care.
I can smell smoke. I hope the fire isn't coming this way.
Give me another well. Yeah, so... Oh, how the hell are we gonna get the trees from there? Oh, we can get the trees from here. Yeah, these are pretty high up, so we can't get to the woods there. Maybe we can get them from there and there. From there. Oh, we can get all of this. Okay, never mind. So we should have more than enough. Yeah, this also sucks because the fucking citizens are going to grab all the water now the whole time. I mean, I'm lucky that the fire went the other direction. That would have really sucked if if the fire went this way. Like, of all the places I could have placed down that fucking town center. Of all the places I could have placed the town center, I placed it right there. Right where the mapmaker decided that's where the fire is going to go. Clean up the streets. Just ignore the fire, it's fine. Yeah, see, they keep fucking grabbing my my water.
I can smell smoke. I hope the fire isn't coming this way.
The fire is going on for quite a while, honestly. Yeah, then also we need a lumber camp. So I'll put 2 of them down here, along with a warehouse next to it. And then the small boatyard.
A recent unsolved murder in the city is unsettling the people.
Governor,
expensive.
We have very little money left.
But it has to be done.
I can smell smoke. I hope the fire isn't coming this way.
There we go. Oh, wait, what the hell? It automatically stops. Interesting. It's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's actually fine when you think about it. Yeah,
Governor,
no rations.
We have...
Yes, yes, yes. Almost perfect.
I can smell smoke. I hope the fire isn't coming this way.
Yeah, that's just a feature of this city. Don't worry about that. It's not a bug, it's a feature. This is the city of the eternal fire. You thought that was Rome with the Temple of Vesta, but no, it's actually Taventum. And it's not a temple, it's just a bushfire out there. Oh, there we go. You see? Problem solves itself. $29 denarii, monthly income.
Governor, we have...
Shut it, I am well aware of the money situation. Yeah, so you need the fishmonger, and it's going to be like right there. Or the fishing jetty, I mean.
I can get almost anywhere I want by road. That's great.
God bless the Emperor.
People are always complaining that there's nothing to do here.
Yeah, so what do I need? I need arena fights and the lighthouse for some strange reason. Doesn't the lighthouse need to be built near seawater, or does any water work? Because all of this is river water.
Governor, we have very little money left.
I thought that the lighthouse needed to be built next to seawater. Well, we'll figure out whether that's the case or not soon enough. Oh, fucking hell, we're actually getting... People are unhappy now because of rations. Lack of rations. Well, this is a bit risky, but there. Obviously, I would have built a butcher farm ages ago. Or a goat farm ages ago. $50 denarii, there we go. So we're just going to have a grape farm here instead.
Whew. Hot, isn't it?
Governor, we have very little money left.
Are there 6 hills in Rome or 7? I know Rome wasn't built in a day, but the city's taken forever.
Yeah, I'm doing my best! I'm trying my hardest, okay? I just don't want to accept bribes from the Senate. I know Rome wasn't built in a day, but the city's taking forever. Oh god, I love this game so much. Yeah, we'll figure out whether that's the lack of seawater is going to be a problem, because I do know that the lighthouse can only be built next to water, but I thought it had to be seawater.
Governor, we have very little money left.
Which is a bit of an issue because there is no seawater on this map, there's only river water. At least we're collecting the stone quite nicely. Yeah, so we'll put 2 more granaries there, and then we'll continue the farms. Just hoping that that was the last of the fires. Well, the firefighters are a bit more prepared now, so that's okay.
Governor, we have very...
Since there is a fire issue here, I will leave the wells after we have the aqueduct.
Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
coinage next, now that I have a little over 200 denarii. Where was pottery again? Oh, this is not the research. Oh, pottery's behind tool making. Okay, so we might as well do that really quickly too after coinage. Because I keep going there. Tool making doesn't take that long and is pretty... also costs only 200 denarii.
Governor, we have...
Shut it, I am well aware. Yeah, that sucks. No, no goat farms. And only one source of fish in the entire goddamn map, so...
Are there 6 hills in Rome or 7?
Yeah, that is accessible for you. Barely, but it is. Same with you, I'll just...
Happiness is...
Yeah. They're pissed off because of the lack of rations, and these guys are taking way slower than I thought that they would. Also, of course, I don't have any outputs researched yet for the farm, so...
Governor, we have...
Yeah, I only have these 3 that provides food. Yeah, of course, the fish, but... Guess I can put another... I'll put that here, because of course I wanted to put it here, but this is where the olive farm should go, because they need to be close to the forum. I don't care about the grapes here. I'm just doing this because otherwise... because I need to pump out some food really quickly.
Governor, food levels in our...
Yeah, then they're gonna complain about that. Yeah. Shut it up. Yeah, so the happiness is, yeah, -1. I'm working on it, I'm working on it. Oh, what the fuck is that about? Did you see that? I spent all the money, but then the game is like, yeah, no. So I just wasted a ton of money. That's fucking bullshit. Again, you could easily just get a loan. There's tons of money in the loan, so... This is just me doing my personal addition to the challenge.
Coinage has been researched. Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
Let's do the alphabet really quickly. There we go. First meat coming in. Yeah, I also need the fishing research soon. On the soon side.
Governor, we have very little money left.
Here we go. Now we should be getting some more money in. Now we can get the ball rolling a bit faster.
Governor, food level...
Yes,
Governor,
yes, yes. Yeah, I am well aware. There we go. I just needed to get that first few fish in, because now this is, well, not necessarily skyrocketing, but it's going a lot faster now. And also we only have one fishing jetty here.
The alphabet has been researched.
That also means that it goes a bit slower than usual.
Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
Right,
Governor,
banking.
we have very...
Only with -1 though, so it's okay. It's not that bad. It's going rather slowly, so we should have more than enough time to fix that. Yeah, so 10 arena fights in the lighthouse. The only thing I'm worried about is the lighthouse. Because I do know it needs to be built next to a body of water, but I thought it had to be specifically seawater. I don't know if the game is going to differentiate between seawater and river water. There are different things in the map editor, so we'll see about that. Yeah, this is literally all of my meat for the entire city. There's no fish anywhere else, and I can't buy anything from anywhere else either. I do have access to the winemaker though. Yeah, and then I have to buy from Rome. Where is the land trade exit point for the city actually? Oh, there. Okay, so I even need to build a bridge. How do you even get there? Oh, through here. So I need a bridge. There. But that's for a later concern. Speed this up a little bit. Yeah, so we get banking, then we'll finish up with faster research.
City happiness is rising.
Oh, why? I didn't even do anything. Oh, because they're receiving Russians now, that's why.
Governor, food levels in our granaries are dangerously low. Governor, out.
City granary is empty, yep. And now they're gonna be unhappy again. That one tiny boost was pretty nice though, so. There we go, I got 1,000 denarii to spend now. There's a bit of a stupid spot where I placed that those houses. So I'm actually going to remove that. I'll give them their houses back, don't worry. But it was a bit of a stupid spot. So I'll be building 2 flex farms right there. And then we'll have the houses here for everybody, for these farmers.
Governor, food levels in our granaries are dangerously low. Governor, our city granaries are now empty.
Spot for the bathhouse there, obviously. Tunic shops.
Banking has been researched.
Oh, I have all of this available this time.
Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
There.
Research
Basic
started.
education next. Then further education. Then we had to... What do we have to next? Tool making for lead working. And then we save up money for an aqueduct. Seems like it was only those 2 fires at the start, because I haven't seen anything else happen yet. Let's build an obelisk there, because why not? Looks a bit ugly with that wooden fire tower in front of it, but whatever. They just have to deal with that. Yeah, so basic education, then further education, then research everything towards lead working, and then finish up with the extra output for the stone quarries, and
Governor,
then
food levels in our granaries
animal
are
husbandry
dangerously low.
for the granary problem. Well, not specifically animal husbandry, but also the output for the farms, so that they... Because these grape farms are essentially supposed to supply the...
Basic education has been researched.
they're supposed to supply that.
Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
Do have olive farms. Oh, hang on a minute. That's not exactly what I had in mind. Yeah, it's 1 tile bigger than the grape farm. Well, that way. This way. Yeah, weird. It's 1 tile narrower and 1 tile larger than the grape farm, so you can't really properly place them next to each other. Because if you place this like that, then you have to place this one like this. So that's annoying.
Further education has been researched. Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
If we do this like that, and then this one like this, I guess. I mean, still not exactly right, but it works.
Woe betide us! The gods must surely look down on our disrespectful city in despair. My brother joined the navy. He sailed out past Tengiz last year. Never came back. The Siege of Troy. Ah, there's a tale.
For now, they can help with supplying the granary.
Governor, food level...
I know. Okay, so
Tool making
that
has
is
been researched.
ready.
My neighbour is a nosy old so-and-so.
Governor, our city granaries are now empty.
I can get almost anywhere I want by road. That's great.
Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
Quick detour for pottery. There we go, linen coming in. It's a bit of a shame that the only arena that we have to fight, to allow people to fight in, is this crappy one.
Pottery has been researched. Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
Next is mining.
Research started.
Let's also get a temple in the meantime for Mercury, since we do have to do a little bit of trading.
Now, in Mark Anthony's day, of course, things would have been very...
We have one unhoused.
I hear the Emperor's just recovered from a nasty cold.
$177 monthly income. We're getting there. It's just a slow ass start with the 2000 denarii and not taking a loan challenge. This would be even easier if you just went balls to the wall to get a loan right from the get-go. Oh, also I should finish this road now that I have the money for this. So that they can get around faster. There we go, he's off to pick up another boat.
Mining has been researched. Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
Bronze working, then lead working, then aqueducts. Which I will pop down. I don't know. Not there, because the trader needs to leave there. I guess here. We also need the carpenter around here-ish.
Governor, food levels in our granaries are dangerously low.
Yeah, we're working on it. Apparently the grape farms are not the best way to fill up the granaries with. Because, you know, I only have these two farms that provide food. Well, the three, I mean, with olives there. So I thought, well, you know, I don't need grapes. And in the near future or whatever, so
working has been researched.
Might as well use the grape farms to do this job, but apparently they aren't really suited for the job.
Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
750, pretty expensive, but we have the money for that stuff now, so it's fine. How is this? They're okay. Yeah, need some more gardening and stuff, but where is gardening? Oh, there. Oh, the gardening is part of that, okay. I thought gardening was part of the forestry type, the forestry branch. $96 stone stored across the city. So let's get those extra granaries here. As well as the bridge needed to get the trader. Oh. I guess we can squeeze the arena. No, we just can't. This thing is deceptively big. I'm like, oh, I could easily squeeze that in here, but no, I just can't. I also can't fit it in there. Oh, no, I can. Yeah, it is perfectly... So, well, not on this side, but on the other side it is symmetrical.
Lead working has been researched.
Okay, now aqueducts. Again, the cheap version. Because money is tight. There we go. Now, everybody has that. Which means way more money coming in.
Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
Research quarrying very quickly, and then we go down animal husbandry and stuff. And then fishing.
Governor, food levels in our granaries are dangerously low.
Get a nice fountain here for the forum.
Next door, I've just had a lovely new mud floor put in.
Or like this, maybe? Yeah, like this it will fit in symmetrically.
Governor, food levels in
However,
our granaries are dangerously low. Governor, our city granaries are now empty.
so I guess we'll have the arena here.
Quarrying has been researched.
Let's have a look how this works. Yeah, okay, so a bit of a waste of money, but I can start. I'm gonna waste money now. So there. Then it fits perfectly. We can have another bridge to the other side. And then we'll have the gladiator schools on that side of the river. Right, so now we need to get carpentry shops. I'm sorry for those people. But they need to get a move on.
Land to site this structure.
Obviously there will be a temple here. And then there will be a carpentry shop there. The question is, can you reach the wood deposits over on that one, or do I need to send it over with the donkey? Oh no, we can reach it. Okay, nice.
Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
Research that for a bit of extra entertainment.
Governor, food levels in our granaries are...
Yes, yes. Okay, obviously you can't reach that one, so we'll build one here. I doubt he is going to be able to reach the...
Governor, our city granaries are now empty.
I doubt he's going to be able to reach that. Yeah. Okay, so you... I need you to send... send goods above 50. There? You can do that for a little while now. Yeah, you see, he doesn't know where to get his wood from, but we can get it from there after we move it around. And then they can have access to that as well. Then we have a bathhouse for there. And we will have the arena stuff. There we go. Get the gladiators working.
Governor, food levels in our granaries are dangerously low. Governor, our city granaries are now empty. Musical education has been researched. Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
Yeah, animal husbandry now. They are ready for another fishing jetty.
I've heard they captured some wild men from Britannia, all hairy, naked and covered in blue paint. I found a piece of ancient Etruscan pottery in my garden yesterday. I wonder if it's worth anything.
Just all these spears here are on the line, just because this is the only point where we can get some meat for my citizens.
Governor, food levels in our granaries are dangerously low. Governor, our city granaries are now empty. Animal husbandry has been researched. Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
Right, and then eventually we need to get towards the anchor, because of course that is part of my victory conditions. Oh, there's even some wood here.
By the sounds of it, there's some action in the arena.
Need more street cleaners. Yeah, the carpenters are working. This takes a little time until they get the beds out. City happiness is falling again. Guess we could do some sneaky trees over in the corner here for a little bit. There we go, that at least made them neutral.
Agriculture has been researched. Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
Research gardening really quickly so that everything is free, so then I can just spam trees and whatever. That's slowly adding up, so that's nice. 131 stone. I can't remember, is the lighthouse 100 stone or 150 stone? Look at this good little donkey. Moving wood over here.
Governor, food level.
Yes. What we can always do is increase the wages so that they will be happier. Since I am making the money now to do that, to afford that. But I guess we should just get rid of... Oh no, we already are max on civilization level right now. Alright, so this guy needs bread. And that's a bit of an issue because we don't have any access to any wheat farms. So we need to be buying the wheat from Rome. Using a trader, which I do have access to.
Our city granaries are now empty.
Would be kind of embarrassing if I didn't have access to that. Yeah, that's not big enough to place 2 there. There's no point in building the mill here because it's going to be deposited in a warehouse anyway. Yeah, you guys are out of a job for now. Just need to wait until the trader comes back. Thracian versus a Murmillo. Classic matchup.
Gardening has been researched.
Thracian wins this time.
Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
Right, so we have gardening, so we can just spam this for free. To max out gardening in the civilization tab.
Governor, food levels in our granaries are dangerously low. Governor, our city granaries are now empty. We need clear land to site this structure.
Alright, alternatively, I could like make a sort of a
Ooh, by the sounds of it, there's some action in the arena.
hub specifically for the fishing stuff. Since these guys are already too far away from the fishmongers. Let's place 2 more fishmongers here then. Yeah, pick and choose. Alright, well the money is now not an issue anymore. Oh, they cut down one of the big trees there. Oh, also this is starting to fill up, it seems, so it's time for another warehouse.
Weaving has been researched. Hail, Governor. What would you like to
Research all of the agricultural output ones, and then I'll research the exploration route to get cheaper trade routes so that I can pave the road to Rome for less money.
Governor, food levels in our granaries are dangerously low.
And it also has access to the fishing output ones, which are useful, the salting press and stuff, and it has access to the anchor, which I need for victory, obviously.
Your traders have purchased vital supplies at a distant city.
The extra fishmongers here, I hope that'll also help boost out the
Plow has been researched.
food output here
What would you like to research next?
in the granaries. Right, we've reached 10 arena fights, so that part of the mission is finished. We just need to get that lighthouse construction on the way.
I think the gladiators have finished their training. They'll be fighting soon.
According to the citizens, religion is lacking a bit, so... Build a temple to Diana here, then.
I think the
Wow!
gladiators
He didn't waste any time going for this, going to the temple of Diana. He must be a very diligent worshipper of Diana.
Irrigation has been researched. Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
Right.
Research.
Now we head off to exploration.
Governor, food levels. Governor, our
Well, it's a bit wishful thinking, I guess, that these extra fishmongers would just magically fix the ration issues. Alright, here comes the trader back from Rome with our wheat.
exploration has been researched. Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next? Research started.
Fishing first. I guess that'll be more useful. See, look at this. It's very busy here. Yeah, we need still one more boat for this one, and then we'll build another fishing jetty. It's a good thing that fish is an infinite resource in this game.
Governor, food levels in our granaries are dangerously low. Governor, our city granaries are now empty.
I think you're lying, my guy. Yeah, essentially what you need to do for this is just set up a bunch of fishmongers there, and then a bunch of granaries here. Because, of course, this is very inefficient, because this is the only fish resource in the entire map, so I only can go here.
Fishing has been researched. Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
So you've researched all of this fishing output stuff. That'll be useful. Look at how busy it is over here.
Governor, food levels in our granaries are dangerously low. Governor, our city granaries are now empty.
The power of Carthage was always based on its fleet.
He just takes
That's
all
what my
that
old dad used to tell
for
me.
himself. It's because it's so inefficient if the fishmongers don't get their hands on these things. It's 10 million times more inefficient that way. Alright, the mills are working. That's good. Which means we need bakeries next.
By the sounds of it, there's some action in the arena. I love the fountains, don't you?
Speaking of fountains, yeah, okay, civilization rating is up, keeping up with it. Religion is sort of alright now. Yeah, I don't have much in the terms of entertainment because there isn't much to choose from.
Governor, food levels in our granaries are dangerously low.
Oh, the donkey is going this way now. I guess that's faster. Alright, then you don't have access to
The
carpentry.
salting process has been researched. Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
But if we build a carpenter, like right there, You should be able to access that. And for now we'll just connect it like this. You can even go there to pick it up fresh from that one.
Food levels in our granaries are dangerously low. Governor, our city...
Yeah, you can shut it. Yeah, just... This was a waste of money. These two grape farms. They're really not pulling their weight in filling up the granaries. Even with all the research that increases their farming output, they're just not pulling their weight. It's best to just set up a bunch of butcher shops and then some granaries. In this case, fishmongers, because they don't have access to goats. Okay, another thing is ready there, so we're building up another fishing jetty here. As close to one another as possible, because... You know... That's just it. See, what I can do is just build a bunch of fishmongers there, and then just connect that to granaries. Well, put the granaries first, maybe.
In our granaries are...
At least I will shut that guy up. Yeah, very odd. I mean, interesting that there's only one fish source there and then no goats, so...
The sundial has been researched. Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
Land trade 50% faster. Actually, is that even useful for the anchor? No. I'll just research that anyway. And then we'll go to the anchor later.
Governor, our city granaries are now empty.
These poor fish. They would, if this wasn't an infinite resource, these guys would be extinct in no time. These guys are also really hard at work. These are the real heroes here. The guys working at this fucking small boat yard. If it wasn't for them, then this entire city would be going very hungry. It's a bit weird that they can't chop down these trees. But okay. Alright, first insulas. We need a school, which we can squeeze over there.
By the sounds of it, there's some action in the arena.
Oh, you don't have access to the bathhouse.
Astronomy has been researched.
Oh, okay, there was an unhoused person over there.
Carthaginian elephants have inflicted heavy losses on our troops in northern Italy.
What the fuck? Carthage, what are you doing? Carthage, what the fuck are you doing in 83 BC? You're dead. You are more than dead.
Governor, what would you like to research next?
There we go, boost the statue rating a little bit. Yeah, there is a little bit of access to education now.
Governor, food levels in our granaries are dangerously low.
Okay, so next we need doctor's office and fruits. Oh, you don't have a house either.
By the sounds of it, there's some action in the arena.
Governor, our city granaries are now empty.
Oh, bread is in high demand over there. The bakers are working. Have I researched baking? No, I haven't. We should do that next. After I'm done with the anchor.
I heard that if a Vestal Virgin ever broke her vow, she would be buried alive.
That's true, though. That's not a rumor. That was true. Any more unhoused? Yes, we do.
I love going to the arenas.
Governor, food levels in our granaries are dangerously low. Governor, our city granaries are now empty.
Let's get the fruit vendors up.
Cartography has been researched.
And let's also get the fruit farms, otherwise it's kind of useless.
Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
Road making, a bit useless, but I need it for the anchor.
Rome will always be safe from the north. No one could ever get over those Alps.
Did you hear that message we just got?
Don't you?
About the phantom Carthaginians attacking us?
Mercury these days. The messenger has got to be pleased with that. My brother joined the Navy. He sailed out past Tingis last year. He never came back.
I was about to say, the fruit vendor should be able to access that. Oh yeah, and then next is the doctor's office. How about a hospital? Yeah, that's too big for the hospital. We can squeeze the doctor's office in there quite easily.
By the sounds of it, there's some action in the arena. I love walking around the gardens. Give me time to think.
You're lacking in religion.
Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
Speaking of religion, let's build up another temple. Build one to mighty Jupiter. There. Nice and purple for Jupiter. There. Oh, this... Oh my god. I just realized how horrible this looks. Hang on a minute. Let me fix that real quick. No, this does work. I just need to do this, right? Yes. There.
This city provides wonderful health care for its citizens.
Governor, food level...
There we go. Extra religion. It's a temple to Jupiter here.
Don't walk too far from the city. You'll fall off the edge of the world.
Where the priests are there.
Don't travel the road south at night. They say it's haunted.
I do like how the richest citizens are now switching their jobs to becoming priests at the Temple of Jupiter. There we go, getting married in the Temple of Jupiter. How beautiful. I mean, it's not the Temple of Venus, but it's close enough. I mean, obviously I haven't built a Temple to Venus, otherwise he probably would have gone there. Okay, why do I have so many unhoused people now? Because everybody keeps switching jobs, I think.
in our granaries are
Alright, well, let's
dangerously
see if
low.
this is possible.
Where shall this wonder be sighted?
Yeah, okay, so it doesn't matter. You just need water. Doesn't matter how much, what type of water it is.
Governor, our city granaries are now empty. The site for this great structure has been marked.
Let's just build it here.
However, it will take much time and stone before it is completed.
Because as soon as it's finished, we're done.
Ooh, by the sounds of it, there's some action in the arena. Ships will see our new lighthouse from halfway across the world, or so they say.
Yeah.
I love walking around the gardens. They give me time to think. Egypt. Now there's a strange place.
These fruit farmers probably don't have houses. Apparently not. Well, maybe a couple, but not everybody.
Ooh, by the sounds of it, there's some action in the arena.
Bathhouse worker over here.
Governor, food levels in our...
My neighbour is a nosy old so-and-so.
Just build a house there for you.
The soldiers pray to Mithras a lot here. Either way, the old man must be happy with all the temples in it.
Don't worry about the wonder workers. Alright, it's time for another fishing jetty.
I think the gladiators have finished their
Oh, he
training.
switched his
They'll be
job.
fighting soon.
Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
They don't have access to... Oh no, they do have access to that doctor's office. Well, I'll build another one anyway. Like about there or something. This part of the city isn't looking as organized as the other part, but whatever. As soon as that lighthouse is finished, we're done with this mission, I imagine, anyway.
Governor, food levels in our granaries are dangerously low.
That should also increase this, because then we have more access to health.
Governor, our city granaries are now empty.
Let's get the toga shops, the glass blowers, and that's it. I can't build anymore.
I pray for rain.
And then to finish it off, I'll do one more row of fishmongers. Then I'll place a my statue over there.
There's a good variety of events in your arenas.
I'll do with what I can, ma'am, because I don't have a lot to work with in terms of arena entertainment things. So I'm glad you think so, because I think it can be better than that. Right, so then we get our lovely triumphal arch here.
Governor, food levels in our granaries are dangerously low.
Get the slave market. There are 2 slave markets. Lots of slaves. And then we'll put another statue there.
Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next? Research started.
Our children's education couldn't be better.
I think the gladiators have finished their training. They'll be fighting soon.
Right, so now we just need to wait until these guys are done. And again, I'm assuming that nobody else has to... Oh, the Wonder Workers got houses as well, whatever. Who is the richest person?
I think the gladiators have finished their training.
This guy, who is unemployed,
Levels in our granaries are dangerously low.
but he used to be a priest. And then this other guy,
Truth, honor, and courage.
also unemployed, used to be a priest.
Governor, our city granaries are now empty.
I can get almost anywhere I want by road. That's great.
There we go. Look at this. These are all nicely filled up with fish.
Sounds of it, there's some action in the arena.
Get some tunic shops here, because apparently they can't reach... they just can't reach that tunic shop.
The power of Carthage was always based on its fleet. That's what my old dad used to tell me.
So yeah, let's get rid of that stupid... well, we don't have access to... there's not enough food.
Been researched.
Set up a motherfucking fishmonger factory over... or a fish factory over there.
Jupiter, king of the gods, I say. These animal fights the arenas are putting on these days really interest me.
What do you mean animal farm? Animal fights? I don't have any animal fights.
Mountains, don't you?
I don't have access to animal fights.
The gods sitting up there must be pretty pleased with us, I should say.
Okay, well I'm glad that the citizens are happy with the religious stuff. There we go, got the 2 street cleaners thing. I do always love this when they're actually using the triumphal arch to walk underneath it or walk through it.
Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
Yeah, well, okay. Essentially, we just need to wait until this is done. Also, it's only 50 stone apparently. So let's just speed this up a little bit.
Sanitation has been researched.
One more trip. They're going to be wasting 4 stones because of that. Because somehow they picked 4 stones in the first attempt.
Hail, Governor.
For some
What would
unknown
you like
reason.
To research next? Research started.
And now we're going to be wasting 9 stone actually, because they're both going to go to a warehouse to pick up 5 stones. And they're both gonna disappear. Actually, no, never mind. It's just one guy right now. The other guys are off duty.
Governor, your mission is
Oh,
a
there is
success.
more. Hey, there actually is more to this. Okay, and now I need a civilization rating of 70. I'm almost there. Splendor rating of 40. I've well exceeded that. And then I need to sell 100 stone. Okay. There is actually more to it than that. Interesting. Okay, so we need to sell stone. Which means I need a... What's it called? I need a... this.
Governor, immigrants are arriving in the...
Let's turn that into a proper road. Yeah, start selling stone. We've got tons of stone lying around over there. There's tons of stone
Books have
coming
been
in.
researched.
The splendor rating is already done. We need more civilization. Which means more entertainment. Ah, there we go. We can do more. We can do more of this now. Oh, can I... Oh, come on! Come on! Oh my motherfucking god! Would you look at that? Perfect. Fucking perfect. There we go. 2 street cleaners there. I can build a what's it called? A bridge here. Because we don't need to go to the fishermen don't need to go to the other side. Can build a crocodile thing and the ostrich thing. This will help boost our entertainment quite heavily. Also, we could build a theater. We don't have access to chariots, but that's okay. We could build a theater somewhere. Yeah, oh my god. I accidentally have just enough room left for everything. And then here I'll build another set of gladiator schools. Since they now need to be providing for both arenas.
There are some strange giant lizards from Egyptus in the city.
A message from Mark Antony.
I came to praise your city, and I was not disappointed. My best wishes to you and your people.
Okay, thanks Mark Anthony. See, there we go. This shut them the fuck up. The food situation fucking dealt with at this point. Yeah, they don't have access to olive oil down there. There we go. Now we're going to be putting on some variety shows.
Hail, Governor. What would you like to research?
Also research that boosts to entertainment. That should be useful. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so stone is on its way to Rome. Need to sell 100 of it. We already have 15 lying around there. Nice. So it was just that fire at the start and nothing else. Could have been an absolute disaster if it actually did destroy my town center, but luckily it didn't.
Your traders have purchased vital supplies at a distant city.
Yeah, so entertainment is the lowest one. Well, maybe, yeah, it is the lowest. So next would be a what's it called? A theater, I guess, to boost entertainment, to boost the civilization rating. There we go, this should help with variety shows. I'm still a bit disappointed that... I'm still a bit disappointed that only... Again, I told them to sell 15, they sold 20 this time. It's a shame that there's no different animation for the crocodile fight. The crocodile always loses. Would have been cool if there was an animation where the crocodile won the fight.
Plays have been researched. Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
I guess we could research that for the Great Library.
Research.
Do that one for the doctors. What are you missing?
Some action in the arena.
Bread. Do we need another mill, maybe? Oh, 2 people switching jobs, okay. Yeah, so I guess next would be a theater. Which I would be placing there if I could, but I can't. I keep thinking that these buildings are narrow enough, but I keep being like a few units short on that.
This theatre will be able to stage dramatic plays once we have built an actors' school in our city. Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
Boost the civil service is nice. Actor school. Oh yeah, the other 2 ones went there, yeah. The statues could have a bit of a boost, and then fountains. There we go, 71. We just need to sell the stone. Yeah, the bakers are very hard at work. I did research baking, right? Yeah, I did. At this point I did. Not last time when I asked that question. I should have just put another bakery here then. Yeah, this bakery is just... Oh, this mill, I mean, is working. It's not like... There's even flour here stored, so... It's not like the bakers aren't doing anything. Or that we have that stupid bug where all the mills just stop working. Everybody just needs bread. See, look at that. You just put it in and immediately it's sold out again. At least he's making a lot of money, you know?
Anesthetics have been researched. Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
We don't have hospitals yet, but... Get that going. Ooh, look how busy it is in the Temple of Jupiter. It's a bit silly that they don't enter this one. I understand why the people don't enter this arena, because it's so small. And you have to make an animation of them actually like getting up on the stairs and stuff. But it would be very easy to just tell them to get in there. They do it for the theater. So there we go. Now religion is the lowest. Need to build another temple somewhere in order to boost it. Again, me thinking I can squeeze it in even though it's just not big enough. Right, they got 30 stone lying here. Yeah, we can reduce that to 20, I think. 25 is fine. You look at this, 54 stored.
Has been researched. Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next? Research started.
Research that really quickly. Just in case I need a bit more civilization stuff at the end. Are they on their way? Yeah, again, same position as before. Oh, we have the ostrich fight. I love how you hear them all laughing how this is apparently super hilarious to the Romans. Okay, so they have all that, so we need another fishing jetty next.
Masonry has been researched. Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
Yeah, this is a bit useless, but whatever. Okay, now they did sell 15. Right, I'll just speed this up because we just need to wait until the stone is sold. And I'm not going to be building anything.
I think the gladiators have finished their training. They'll be fighting soon.
Yeah, I have not enough bakeries. What I could do is get rid of one of these togo shops. And then build another bakery there. Because I don't need the togo shops at all at this point.
Mosaic working has been researched. Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
Also, we could build a few more gardens here. Fountains, I mean. There we go, to boost this. Yeah, it's just religion that's falling behind a tiny bit.
Concrete has been researched. Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
The wheel. Even faster transport. Yeah, still, bread is still in very high demand, but this extra bakery is helping for sure. So this ration problem is finally completely fixed due to my fish factory that I set up over here. There's not
The wheel has been researched.
Yeah, there's just not enough room to squeeze that in over there.
Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
There we go. Sold a ton already in that one.
Hypercausts have been researched. Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
Doesn't really matter what we research. Oh, I could research this.
Started.
Making more money with trading. Yeah, there was just those two fires from the start, it seems. No, not really any other events. Okay, actually, now that I see this, I do need to buy a bit more. I'll increase this to 35, actually, because I have 2 mills that take in the wheat now. Wish I could sell the linen because of how much linen I'm storing around here. All of the linen is stored in this one warehouse as well.
Free enterprise has been researched. Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next? Research started.
Let's increase this to 30, just make that final. Well, we'll still be short then, but where did all that stone disappear off to? I guess, oh, never mind, he just picked it up, that's why it's not there. There we go. 30, and then accidentally that guy grabs another.
Terracotta has been researched. Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
Yeah, that doesn't matter because we don't have access to chariot teams. The mills are turning. Oh, I need to research forestry, I think, because the carpenters are a bit behind. Everybody needs to buy the beds way too quickly, so I need that boost on the carpentry output. So forestry next, and then carpentry.
Glassworking. Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
Yeah, first struggling with money. Right now I've got, what is that, 472,000 denarii in the bank. Yeah, okay. So then there will be one more. Just need to sell the stone one more time.
Forestry has been researched.
Ooh, by the sounds of it, there's some action in the arena. Egypt. Now there's a strange place. Are there 6 hills in Rome or 7?
7, you uncultured swine. There we go. These poor fish. All of this set up just to eat, just to defeat my city. I guess what I would be doing next is setting up an olive oil production factory type of thing here or there or something.
Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
Oh, there we go. They just picked it up. Final shipment of stone is on its way. We'll see if that's the final thing or whether there's more to do afterwards.
Governor, there's no more granaries in the city, and some of our citizens cannot deliver any goods.
Now we have the opposite going. Before the granaries were empty, and now the granaries are too full. It's literally suffering from success. Yep, stone is on its way to Rome. 75 civilization rating.
Researched. Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
Carpentry. Yeah, now we've got 1,700 meat in stock because of my fish factory over here.
Governor, your mission is
Oh, there we go. There was nothing else here. I'll save this one. Oh, what the hell? There was an autosave for APC2, but there wasn't one. Oh, in that case, you don't need to save it because there's already an autosave here. Yeah, it's a bit weird that they didn't make an autosave for that first one, because I also finished that one. But that's nowhere to be found. Odd. Alright, let's have a little look at what the map looks like in the... what the missions look like in the map editor. Yeah, there were just those two fires and nothing else. I figured. And then over here. Oh, what the hell? Animal invasion that I never saw. Lions. Two lions apparently that never spawned. They were supposed to come in 7 months after that first part. After the thing. Edit the map. See where they were supposed to be going. Oh, this is the... oh, the fire didn't even go that way. The fire just went left. And where was the... invasion point for the lions to head off to? I don't even see the red flag. I don't... did you forget to place the flag? I don't see where the lions are supposed to end up, or where they should be coming from. Oh, no, they are there somewhere, because if I place another one, if I place another red flag, it is red flag number 3. So there are 2 other ones. So you did. Oh, here we go. Oh, wow! From there to there. Yeah, no shit. I didn't see them. Yeah, they just spawned in probably. And I only get notified if they are actually attacking my citizens. Then I get, Governor, wild animals are attacking our citizens. But, you know, as long as they don't attack anybody, I will not receive that message. So they probably spawned there at some point. And then I never heard it, so... you know, I would be saying, oh, move flag number 2 to about... here or something. There. Anyway, yeah, that was number 3. Now there's only one more to go, and then CivCity Rome goes back into hibernation until I receive another mission from you guys. Anyway, that's going to be for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later, Romans. Waleta.